Welcome back to episode number 16 of the New Comic Fans Weekly Podcast.
Every week. Every day of the week.
Every day I'm hustling.
Well, not every day. We'll have we'll probably have less than 52 episodes because we missed a couple, but you can expect about 52 episodes a year.
Starting next year.
We've taken a couple off. It's alright, though. Well, you can expect, we'll say 45. That seems reasonable.
Yeah, 45. That gives us 1 week off every other month.
Yeah, that's fair. We need a break every now and then.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to catch up on the news and watch some movies.
Yes. So you did watch some TV shows this last week, right?
I did. I powered through a lot.
Powered through? Was it tough?
No, I just...
Okay.
My internet, man. So bad. So bad.
Huh.
What was it? Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I stayed up till 5 o'clock in the morning finishing Luke Cage.
What'd you think? Oh, wait. We'll get into that later.
Oh.
We will get into
Suspense.
that later.
Suspense.
So, we said episode number 16. We got some news today. We actually don't have trivia because Josh showed up with a lot of news, so we're going to go over the news rather than do trivia. But we promise trivia will be back next week.
Yeah, trivia will be back just like we are every week, just except for the ones we're not. But the New York Comic Con was this past weekend. A lot of news came out of that.
Yes, it was.
So some of it might have been released beforehand. I don't know. I caught wind of it around that time, so probably like a Thursday, Friday deal.
Yep.
First off, Suicide Squad. They announced an extended edition. It's going to have about 13 more minutes.
13 more minutes. Yeah, I don't think that's as big a deal as it was for Batman vs. Superman, because the only question I can think of, a big question I have, is why was Amanda Waller in Midtown?
Right.
Other than that, there's not really anything. There's some one-liners we missed that I'd like to see.
But I'm wondering what they're going to do with the other 60 minutes worth of Joker footage. That he said there was enough for a whole movie, so why are they not putting it in the extended edition?
Well, maybe it just didn't fit. Maybe they did reshoots.
Sometimes I want them to put like just all of the scenes in the movie and see what happens. Like before any cuts, anything, like just the showroom before the editor cut. Like that's what I want to see.
Right. Yeah, because we'll get probably some of the. Let's see. Enchantress was in the bathtub.
Yeah,
a little bit of story
on that. I could see a little bit more of her and some of the scenes with Harley Quinn that they cut out.
And hopefully there's more Slipknot, or AKA 1990s
Steven
Seagal.
Yeah. Because he wasn't in the movie very long.
No,
Did he even say anything? I forgot. That's how short he was in the movie.
Yeah, he said, ow, when he got his head blown off.
He's like, no, I'm out of here. Boom. Headshot.
Yep. Deuces.
And then he's done. Deuces. But I saw somewhere that they said that they weren't going to do stuff like that. Like DC after the whole Batman vs. Superman fiasco. Because you said after watching the extended edition, it made a whole lot more sense. It was a whole lot better movie.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So I'm wondering if it's going to be along the same lines. Will it make more sense? Will it make it a better movie?
I don't think it'll make it a worse movie. I mean, it's serious. I don't think that... Like, when I saw Batman vs. Superman, the extended edition, I was like, okay, this totally makes sense now. Like, trying to figure out why Lois Lane was clear across the world and Superman showed up and somehow that framed him. I was like, how did they frame him based on that? But I was like, okay, whatever. But now that you saw them burn the bodies to make it look like that, and they explained that the wheelchair was covered in iron.
Right.
Or lead, I guess,
lead.
Not iron,
Yeah.
lead.
I knew
So
what you were talking about.
that makes more sense now. Before you're just like, okay, he just let this building blow up and let all these people die, and
he's like, "Oh, gonna take me to court? Well, watch this. I'm just gonna stay in here and watch you all die." I'm Superman, I can do that. So that was a big deal.
But I think it'll be good though. I think it'll be fun to see it, but I don't think it's gonna make it. I'm not gonna rate it higher based on these minutes. I don't think.
Okay, not like Batman vs. Superman.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna double.
Okay. Something else was Wolverine 3 got announced. Like, official release date was set.
Yeah, in March, right?
At March 3rd. Like 3/3/3.
Are you excited? Are you excited for it?
I kind of am. Because the poster that was shown, it has him holding a little hand. It does. You can't tell. It's a little kid's hand.
Like Schindler's List?
Yeah, I saw a lot of people.
Twitter,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, man. They were letting them have it. They're like, this looks the exact same. I mean, it doesn't, but it's
It
close.
kinda
It's
does.
close enough to be like, okay, seriously, why'd you do that? But it's gonna looks like it could be a pretty good movie. Especially, I liked the Wolverine movies. I know some people didn't really care for them, but I thought they were both pretty good so far. Did you not like them?
I hadn't seen them.
Oh, okay. And then supposedly a partial script was leaked. I didn't dig deeply, but I couldn't find it. So just maybe a little bit of insight into what was going on in a potential scene. Maybe it gave characters away. I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't want spoilers, but
Yeah,
I'm not going to actively search for spoilers for a movie I haven't seen yet.
I saw Mr. Sunday Movies was asking what the name of the movie should be on Twitter. He had some pretty funny ones up there. I can't remember what they were. We had to follow him on Twitter.
It was probably Wolverine's list. We do follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean the listeners. I don't remember. I'm letting them know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We probably both read it.
Yeah, we probably did.
There was some funny ones.
Also, Voltron Season 2 trailer was released.
Oh, I forgot about that. I did not watch that before the show started.
Yeah, it didn't look like one of those like fan-made ones. It actually looked like a legitimate one. It says it's supposed to come out in 2017. Season 2 is.
Yeah,
But-
Screen Rant 3 days ago.
Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be pretty good. A lot of potential.
You want me to watch this real quick?
Yeah, you can watch it real quick.
Let's
That's
watch
fine.
it real quick. It's only 2 minutes.
Do you want me to
Talk over it?
talk over it, or are you going to listen to it? I guess we'll just pause for a dramatic effect.
Uh-oh. I want you to lead Voltron. That's what he said?
Okay, so Keith, if I don't come back, I want you to lead Voltron.
Okay, I missed the first part. I had my headphones on.
And I was talking.
Oh, is that a lion?
Yeah, which one's the green one? Who's that? Who is it?
Pidge.
Pidge.
The girl.
Or? I don't remember what her name was. Doesn't matter.
Kathy? Katie?
That sounds... I thought it started with a K. Miranda?
Yeah. Miranda, Kathy, or Katie.
Yeah. See, they were visiting
Oh,
Aquaman
there's a
there.
lion. The red lion's disappearing. Whoa, what is that?
It's a big ship. Boom! See, but Voltron was fully forged with the sword there, so it's like, why are you giving me spoilers? Trailer.
Really?
Yeah, why are they giving me spoilers?
Aren't all these spoilers? Isn't everything in this trailer a spoiler?
No.
No?
No, I knew they were separated. I saw the end of season 1. And I was like, oh, they formed Voltron. Obviously, they found each other.
Well, wait a second. This show is called Voltron.
Yeah.
You didn't think they were going to find each other?
Like, that's like the last 2 episodes type deal. This is a building time.
What if they found each other episode 1?
I won't be pissed if they find each other in episode 1. If they find each other before episode 5 out of like a 12 season, I won't be mad. Like, two or 3 of the group, yeah, but everybody together? No, that's ridiculous. I'm
Look,
not
there's
gonna be happy.
Voltron there as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to be happy if they're all together. Shiro? Are you there? Shiro!
Cool. Well, that looks kind of exciting.
Yeah. When the Voltron came out this year, right?
Yes, in 2016.
They're pushing them out pretty quick. I'm happy about that. For an animated series, typically I would expect it to take a little bit longer than like an actual like real life.
You don't think it's
Show.
easier to edit those?
I don't think so. No. I mean,
Probably
maybe
all
once
computer
you
generated.
well, yeah, but I mean, maybe once you get the assets together, it might not take as long. But I don't know. I figured it would take a lot longer.
And it's only 30 minutes long.
Oh, yeah. See, should take longer.
I mean, the episodes are only 30 minutes long, as opposed to like Luke Cage was. A couple of those were well over an hour.
Yeah, there was one that was like an hour and 5 minutes. I was like, are you kidding me? Why is this one over an hour?
Right.
And then
Well,
like the last episode was 45. I was like, what?
They just can't make you happy, can
They
we?
can't. They have an intro every episode, which I don't care about.
Well, if you watch them back to back, it skips the intro unless there's pre-intro information.
Well, a lot of the shows put pre-intro information. It's
Not
like do
all
it
of
like
them.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I started watching that. They show the shield.
Are you
and then-
serious? You started watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
and then that's it. That's the intro. It's like, thank you. Do the credits during the show. I don't care.
What
about the
episode
theme
are you
song.
on?
3.
Awesome. Season
Yeah.
1?
Yeah, season 1.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and watch the first 5 episodes of season 3 because I missed them.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'll watch the last 15.
Yeah, I have 3 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to catch up on, and 2 seasons of Daredevil. I got a lot of watching to do and not enough time. But I'm making time.
Yeah. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to be pretty good, I think. We're going to start doing, when he gets caught up, we will start doing our weekly... Do we want to do it on the podcast, or do we want to do a weekly recap? That's something we can give them on YouTube every single week. We'll do one or the other, or maybe both.
Or maybe both.
Yeah, because I mean, you can find this show on YouTube as well if you look hard enough.
Yep. If you don't want to listen to the podcast, you'd rather watch it on YouTube, that's just fine. We have a YouTube channel where we put up the audio version there too for people that are interested.
Yep, we debated on actually recording us in the room.
Yeah.
In the office area.
If y'all are interested in seeing something like that, be sure to let us know. I mean, we'll do like a podcast, like a video version of the podcast.
Yeah. But you will have to start hiding your Brie Olsen posters on your computer screen.
I don't have them on my computer. Because the only computer that I would have is my work computer, and the other one's personal, and my wife would find it. So that's not going to be a wallpaper.
I'm looking at your computer right now.
So that's why you're not talking. Anyways.
Right. More news? You got...
More news. Power Rangers. I know you said we weren't going to talk about it, but I liked the Power Rangers back when I was a kid. So I'm going to talk about it.
So are we really going to see the movie?
Of course we're going to see the movie. How would we not see the movie?
It's like not going.
It's like when the next Star Wars comes out, we're going to watch that too. So you got a lot of movies to catch up on.
Like in December, Star Wars?
Whenever it comes out.
There's one coming out in December.
The Rogue One?
Don't get me started on Star Wars.
All right, well, you'll have to watch it.
Okay.
So
is it a cartoon?
There is a cartoon, but no. You have to watch the original 7 movies.
There's an original 7 or there's an original 6?
There's an original 3, and then the prequels, which are the first 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
And then the latest one, which just came out, which is episode 7.
Cool.
You have to watch all those.
Story, bro.
By next weekend.
We're doing a Star Wars episode next weekend?
No. Because I haven't seen episode 7 yet. I've been too busy watching other shows, man.
I haven't seen any of them, so you're okay.
All right. Indiana Jones? Never mind.
I've seen part of one of them. But it's aliens. I don't really care for that.
Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Indiana Jones isn't about aliens?
Are you sure there's not aliens at the end of it?
No.
Have you seen them?
I've seen all of them.
Are you sure there's not aliens?
The only one that's potential would be the Crystal Skull.
I just heard there was aliens at the end of it. I haven't seen them, so I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you might not like them, but you have to watch them. Indiana Jones, classic.
Aliens.
Classic. No, that's Ancient Aliens. That's a different show that you have to watch. Would you watch Ancient Aliens? Do you like Ancient Aliens?
What are you talking about right now?
The TV show.
I've never heard of that.
You never heard of Ancient Aliens? Man.
How many seasons has it been on?
12? Something like that? 10? Something? I don't know. I've been watching them. It's been on a long time. Because I've been DVRing them and watching them when the wife goes to bed because she hates...
Wait, whoa. You got time to watch Ancient Aliens and you don't have time to watch Daredevil?
Because it's DVR. It's not internet. My internet's garbage. So yeah. Ancient Aliens. How many seasons? 11. It's been on a long time. It's really good, man. It gets you thinking. The reason why I like it mostly is because they're so dead set. They're like, the reason why this was...
So is it kind of like...
because of
aliens. Is it kind of like Finding Bigfoot?
I don't think so. To me, this has a lot more... I wouldn't say fact, but a lot more... a lot more behind it to help substantiate their claims. Like, it gets you thinking. It's like, how did they do that? Or why is this the way it is? It makes you think, and that's why I like it.
Oh, okay.
It's like, do I believe in aliens? Not necessarily. I mean, you can't really deny the fact that we're not the only ones. Like, seriously, in the entire universe, we're the only people. Like, there's no other races. But...
You really can't deny that?
Well, I mean, you can, because we've never seen one.
Yeah.
But then that also ties into a whole different debate that I want to get into. But it's like, it gets you thinking. It gets you thinking. It's like, well, how did Paragathine theorem, whatever the math term is, it's like, how did he develop that? How come...
Pythagorean theory?
Yeah, that guy. It's been a long time since I've been in school, man. I don't have to worry about math anymore.
Do you know what the theory is?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Of course I know what the theorem is.
Okay, just making sure.
That's all.
That's simple math.
So, no, A plus B is simple math. When you throw a square in there, that gets confusing.
Yeah, I disagree. We agree to disagree on this.
I was playing a joke.
Oh, okay.
But
no, I understand what you're saying, but
Okay.
I don't think it has anything to do with aliens and how he figured out a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
I mean,
It's kind of like, does that mean that aliens figured out how that 3.14 is pi, which is the circumference of a circle, is how you figure it?
no.
No, you can just take a circle and you can just put your string around it, measure it, and if you divide it by the diameter, then you get 3.14.
Right. Well, we all understand that now, but...
Well, same for the triangle. You have an isosceles or a right triangle.
Mhm.
You have a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Right.
Yeah, that seems pretty... I mean...
That's basic for us, but for them, how basic was it? You know what I mean? Like, the whole pyramids, like them being built in those precise locations and the angles and stuff that they're in, everything's done in a certain way. Exactly how it should be done to hit certain markers, and it's like, no, that's just coincidence. It's like, no, it can't be just coincidence. It just makes you think. That's why I like it. I mean, you might not like it. I like it. I enjoy it. We got way off topic, but it ties back in because Power Rangers, the first teaser got released, and from the images I've seen, the suits look more like organic, so more alien. I mean, they still take the form. see that segue there? Genius.
Oh, man.
Genius over here.
Okay, cool.
But the suits are more organic, so it's not just like cloth or whatever. It looks like it's an armor, like a shell.
Right. You know, before we started this conversation, I thought I didn't want to see Power Rangers.
No, you don't. It's got Bryan Cranston in it.
Yeah, he's gonna be the villain though.
No. He's Zordon.
Oh, is he? Isn't he the villain?
No.
Who is that?
It's
Rita.
Rita.
It's okay.
It's Rita. I can't think of her name, but she was in I don't want to say it because you're going to make fun of me. Pitch Perfect. She was one of the announcers.
I've seen Pitch Perfect.
She's the chick announcer with the guy. That's who's playing Rita. I'm fairly positive.
Oh, so she's the girl from Elf.
Yeah.
And Zack and Mary make a porno.
I'm going to say yes. I don't know.
She's married.
Sure. She's in the Realtor.com commercials.
And Elf.
I'm going to say yeah, whatever.
Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
Maybe.
I don't like Will Ferrell, so I tend to not watch any movie he's in. He's in Elf. He's the main character in Elf.
Okay. I just said Saturday Night Live, and you said...
He might have been in Saturday Night Live, too.
Well, he was, but...
Yeah, see.
I mean, I don't really watch Saturday Night Live.
Over him. Don't like
Anyway.
Yeah. But the first teaser got released. It kind of it kind of shows a little bit about them getting their powers and stuff like that. Not a whole lot, but just enough to tease. Obviously, it's a teaser for the movie coming out. So it looks pretty good. I'm anxious to see.
So
what
does
they do
it follow the cartoon or the show on TV?
I think it's the original first Power Rangers.
So the show on TV right now has nothing to do with it.
No, it's like super far. I mean, you could probably watch the show now and get the gist of how it works. But back then it was dinosaurs and there was 5, and now there's like police in space or something. There's like 3. I don't know. They look ridiculous now.
No, what I'm asking is there's a show on TV right now currently airing.
Right.
Power Rangers.
Right.
Does it tie in with that?
Technically, yes.
Okay. Because there's also a Ninja Turtle show that's on, and it does not tie in.
Well, the movie
With
probably
the
won't
movies.
carry over from that. No, it's not.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
It's not going to be like an Agents of Shield or anything like that where
Okay.
it's immediately following. I would assume not.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, but it looked pretty good. I'm anxious to see that. But like I said, I was a big Power Rangers fan all the way up to I think Zeo, and that's about when I stopped. Back in the day.
Cool.
The Gold Ranger, he had the pyramid. Back to the pyramids, man. Ancient aliens. See, you just need the skills to segue things like I have.
Yeah,
It all ties together. It's like the something of Kevin Bacon, whatever it is, the game. I've never played that, but it's along the same lines. Anyways, on to the other news. Iron Fist has a set release date, and they also dropped the trailer for his as well.
They did. Did you watch it?
They did.
It was good. Yeah.
It was pretty interesting. I actually liked that.
Did you see his hands glowing?
His hands glowed. I was like, that's kind of cool.
I'm just curious though. Is he gonna wear the costume at all?
He better wear the costume. It'd be ridiculous if he didn't.
But
But I
it'd be
mean,
kind of ridiculous if he did as well.
well, I mean, compared to everybody else, I haven't seen Daredevil. Well, I haven't seen Daredevil, so I don't know if he wears a costume. I would assume he does. Jessica Jones, plain clothes. Luke Cage, plain clothes. His costume is a hoodie.
Well, hang on. Luke Cage was accurate to the comic book, though.
I know. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I would prefer if Iron Fist wore his costume.
Let's just look while we got the screen here.
Okay.
So you're wanting to see the green with his chest showing?
Yeah, that dude's got a nice body.
I'm just gonna let that linger there for a second.
And that's why I said it. And I think it could be fine.
He's got the Batman symbol on his chest. And
JK,
JK, I'm just kidding.
Because that means he would have to shave his monstrosity of a beard thing going on. He just looks ridiculous to me.
He's older than I thought he was going to be.
Yeah, he looks a little ridiculous.
I thought he was going to be probably around 20, maybe younger than that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing he looks like he's probably at least 21. Just kidding. He looks like he's probably 25, 27,
Good
somewhere
call.
in there.
Good call. And then where's he going to tie in story-wise?
Well, apparently there's a comic book. I've heard some other people on YouTube and Twitter, I think, referring to the Heroes for Hire, which is Luke Cage and Iron Fist, like, teaming up.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be interesting. I'm guessing he's going to be in New York or something, or end up in New York.
Well, I mean, like, you got Luke Cage is in Harlem, Daredevil and Jessica Jones are in Hell's Kitchen. Like, where's
he going to
be? But like the way the trailer portrayed it, he's going to be in like Chinatown, I would assume.
Okay.
But you never know.
Yeah, right.
I mean, somehow you have to tie in all the places together.
So is the Punisher going to be part of that?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody had mentioned like if there's only 4, because the trailer for the Defenders mentions 4.
Okay, then that makes sense.
Iron Fist trailer says The Last Defender. Like during the trailer, it pops up on the screen for a split second. So I don't think he's going to be a part of it. He might be in it, but I don't think he's going to be a part of the main 4.
Yeah, I don't think he is either. I think it's going to be the 4. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. And that's what it looks like everywhere I see.
How cool would it be to see Jewel make an appearance?
We've already seen her costume in Jessica Jones.
But I mean, on her.
I don't really care if I see it on her.
What? How could you not?
Well, first of all, Kristen Ritter doesn't have the same boobs that Jessica Jones does in the comics.
Wow. That's messed up.
I'm just kidding. That's not funny.
But I mean, like, everybody else has been in the process of a costume, except for her. You see it, but you never see it on her. It's like I would want it just for giggles. Just to make me happy. Maybe a Halloween party or something.
You want to go as Jessica Jones?
I'd probably go with Luke Cage, man. I got the body for it.
Do you?
It's more like Kingpin, but whatever.
Yeah.
Different story. It's not that bad.
All right, well,
Like
let's jump into...
Hey, we're not done yet, man.
Oh,
Speaking of the Defenders, look at me. I'm telling you, these segues are off the hook, dude. Sigourney Weaver is going to be the villain. It says that what I've heard was the villain. Not a villain, the villain for the Defenders. I'm not sure what her character is going to be, but she's... I like seeing...
I was guessing that Kingpin would make an appearance.
I don't know.
I mean, if he comes back from the dead. Or if he doesn't come back from the dead.
Or in jail.
Or if he comes back from jail.
Yeah.
Or Paris.
Yeah, Paris, yeah. But I like seeing big-name actors and actresses in TV shows. And I know she hasn't been a big name in a couple of years. I mean, Alien 2, Alien 3, probably the most recent that I can think of, which I haven't seen because I don't like scary movies.
Most recent?
With her being, like, the lead main character in.
Wasn't she in Stepmom?
I don't know. I've never seen that movie. We discuss this every time we talk about movies. Movies, TV shows. I don't watch a lot of movies or TV shows. I watch YouTube and Twitch. That's about all I got. Or I did. Oh, Galaxy Quest. I forgot Galaxy Quest.
Sigourney Weaver. Let's just see.
Let's go to her IMDb.
There
Do
it
that.
is, yeah. All right, let's see if she has any. She was an Avatar.
Yeah, but look at that. Look at her top 4 movies known for: Aliens, Alien, Avatar, and Alien 3. Wow, she's gonna be in a lot of Avatars.
Yeah, there's a.
Oh, she was in Ghostbusters. I'm sorry.
I thought that was her in Ghostbusters, but I couldn't remember. So she was in Chappie.
Never seen
Exodus, Gods and Kings. I don't remember her in that one. Maybe I do.
Alien Isolation, which is a video game. She was in that. What movie was she in that was big? At least to
Avatar.
me. Oh, go back. We're scrolling down here.
Oh, Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah,
Paw. She was in Paw. Really?
Yeah. So Avatar was her last movie. That was 6 years ago. By the time The Defenders comes out, that'll be 7 years ago.
Well, I mean, she is getting up there in age.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, that's why it's kind of weird and not...
She was in Ghostbusters in 2016.
Well, yeah, whatever. But she wasn't, like, the lead. That's what I'm talking about, like, a main character in a series or in a show. Which is why I think having her as the main villain is going to be good. I think it's going to turn out pretty well.
Yeah, she's a great actress.
Yeah.
So, no doubt about that.
She could pull off that tough guy, tough girl look by far. I mean, any of the Aliens movies, the pictures you see, she's just like stone-faced.
So, she's going to be some kind of rich, wealthy politician that has lots of money and has people in her pockets. That's what I'm guessing.
I don't know. I wonder if it's going to go more of a like Poison Ivy or Harley Quinn or something like that, where it's just
not Harley Quinn.
Just lose it. Not necessarily like
I don't think
with a relationship, just kind of like not all there.
I don't think she's old enough to have that. I mean, she's too old to have that.
Or is she?
With the characters we're talking about, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Daredevil, she's too old.
Right. It's like I don't see her doing any fighting.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
but
a rich politician.
Like they've already done that in Luke Cage. It's like we don't need another politician. That doesn't make any sense. To me, it wouldn't. I would be not happy camper if she was.
Well, she's not going to be... She has to be something like that. Unless she was going to be like another Purple Man, or I mean, I just went blank on his name.
I did as well. Jessica
God,
Jones is the villain.
yeah, what's his name? Not Purple Man.
It's Doctor Who. I think he was the 9th Doctor. Was he? I know he was a Doctor Who. David Tennant. That's who it is. David Tennant.
That's his name. That's not his...
That's the character. That's what I'm talking about. Kilgrave.
Yeah, Kilgrave.
Yeah, click on David Tennant real quick. I want to know what number Doctor he was. I guess go to his IMDb. Because whenever I watched Doctor Who, he was the Doctor. And then I didn't watch it afterwards because I liked him as the Doctor. I didn't do.
We need to get a second mouse.
It's been a couple of years, so... I thought he did a really good job. He did a great job as Kilgrave. Like,
yeah,
for sure.
I thought that as well.
2005 to 2013. I was going to say what number Doctor he was, though. Dang it. I don't remember what number he was, but he was a Doctor for a long time.
Yeah, he was. No
Maybe.
argument here.
He was pretty good. You don't even know what Doctor Who is, do you?
I know who it is.
Who's Doctor Who?
Who?
Who? He's the Doctor.
All right, so...
All right, last piece of news. Sorry.
We're not going to have time to do our episode.
We'll do our episode. This one will go by quick. A new animated Spider-Man series set to release next year.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier today, and I asked you if it was what it was gonna be called, because like they have one on Disney XD already that I watched in DVR. So I was wondering if it's just gonna be a continuation of that, where it's like Spider-Man, and like this one is versus the Sinister Six. You have a name?
Didn't say. At least not that I saw. That doesn't mean there's not a name for it, but it just said new, which did seem kind of weird.
Oh, this looks way different. This looks like...
Oh. That logo looks like super cartoony.
Yeah. I guess it's going to be really...
I wonder if it's going to... Wait, what did it say? Never mind. We're kind of like...
Oh, okay. It says the current anime series the Ultimate Spider-Man will conclude in January. Graduation Day.
Oh, snap. Peter Parker.
And the Sinister Six. Ooh.
That's going to be a tough couple of episodes.
Yep. Oh, look, there's the Schindler's List. I mean,
the Old Man Logan pictures.
What have they named? Have they decided? It's just called Logan, right?
I think so.
I think that's what it's called.
That's called Wolverine 3, because that's... Why else would you tie in the March 3rd if it's not Wolverine 3?
I think it's just called Logan. Logan. Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. I get it.
It goes completely against everything you just said.
Yeah. I still like the threes. Anyways.
I do too.
On to our show today.
Yeah, I mean, we're only going to have like a 10-minute window to talk about 10 episodes of Luke Cage, 13 episodes of Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist look ahead.
Yeah, but we'll get there.
Yeah,
Hey, news was news. All right, that's why we didn't do trivia. News was news this week.
So, you did finish Luke Cage, you said.
I did.
But first, before we get in there, we're going to do spoilers all the way for Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. So if you haven't seen any of them, then be prepared to be spoiled. Second, we're going to start off by talking a little bit about Jessica Jones to tie into Luke Cage, since there was some things that Josh was a little confused about last week with not knowing these things about Luke Cage.
Right.
So what'd you think about Jessica Jones?
I thought it got better. The first half of the season, I powered through. I was not impressed.
I could see that about... I disagree. I could not stop watching it.
I was like, now the last 4 episodes, it was like one after the other. I tried to watch them as much as I could at the end, but that's how Luke Cage was too. It's like it was good, but it had to get there for me with Jessica Jones, and I was like, I'll watch it because that way I know I have an idea what I'm talking about during the show, but it's not my style. Maybe that's why it wasn't.
Yeah, it's not funny.
To me.
It's not funny. Neither was Luke Cage, though. I mean, it had some funny parts, but for the most part, there's not a couple one-liners, but they're not funny shows. They're more serious. They're more drama-filled. They're more, I guess, TV-friendly show. Well, not TV-friendly, but
yeah, like super gritty, super dark.
Yeah,
It's
you
so
said that DC is the dark, gritty.
Right. So Marvel's TV shows are as gritty as DC's movies.
Well, probably grittier.
Yeah, probably. Jessica Jones, it turned out being pretty good, man. Kilgrave was a great villain.
He was
great villain.
What was you not physically scared of him every time he's on the screen?
No,
I mean not physically, but was you not mentally scared of him?
I mean the idea of what he could do is super terrifying. No doubt about that. His power is so beyond anything that people, like any other comic you have seen. Like that's crazy.
Right. So when he first appeared on screen, which was episode 3, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hate him?
Somewhere. Did I hate him?
Yeah.
I wouldn't use hate. There was a dislike, yes.
Dislike, fine.
Yeah. Hate's a strong word.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, but I mean, before you even seen him on screen, you had an opinion made of him, right?
Right, 100%.
And you were like...
He was a bad man.
Right. Did you ever feel sympathetic for him at one point?
I did.
And that was to me, that's the great writing about the show and about the characters and the actors and actresses that played the show, is that even as much as you want to, let's use air quotes and say, hate him for everything he's done, they still made you feel like, oh, this poor guy.
They still made him relatable and made you feel sympathy for him.
And then once you felt that, they took it all away from you.
Yep. All again.
Yeah.
Just snap of the fingers and it was done.
Yeah, because at one point you kind of feel bad for him, and then he does the stab yourself for each time that you abandoned me to his mom, and she ends up dying.
That was brutal.
Then she, what did he do? He did,
he told his dad to cut his heart out.
And they stopped him from doing that.
They stopped him from doing that, yeah.
Yeah, and then he did the...
Whoa. Calm down there.
He did the... Sorry about that.
That was a spoiler warning?
Yeah. Then he did the
1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
That's 5,000 cuts.
Yeah. And what was crazy is she did pretty good at it.
Yeah. She got to what, 25, 30? She got up there a long ways.
And then he made his dad put parts of himself in the blender.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't.
Gosh.
Like I couldn't. I didn't watch that. There was I wasn't even peeking through my fingers. It was I could see the bottom of the screen under my hand, and whenever that scene was over, I uncovered my eyes. I don't do gore or stuff like that. I don't want to see somebody breaking their bone. I don't want to see somebody getting their hand chopped off by their own doing. I don't want to see that. I don't mind blood. I don't mind somebody getting shot, but it's that instant I don't know. Like, not shot dead. I mean, just like shot in the body. But whenever they like slump over, it's like, no, I can't handle that.
So what did you think about him buying Jessica's house?
That was super. That dude was so creepy, man.
He went back and looked at pictures to put the CDs there.
It's so freaking creepy. That dude, like I'm a creepy person in real life. Like, that's just the way I am. I like information. I like knowing things, and I like finding out stuff. That dude was creepy.
Right.
Like, stalker to the absolute creepy. Like, I'll buy your old house, put it back exactly how it was whenever you were a teenager, and then have you come back. Like, that's creepy.
Yeah, and then they're eating breakfast, and the neighbor goes, I knew y'all shouldn't have left that day.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, did you know that?
Yeah.
He's like, tell the truth. And
Yeah.
she's like, no. She goes, why'd you say that then? I can't remember what her answer was.
She's like, I just wanted it to feel important.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, man. Like, you know people do that.
Right.
Too. And that just, like, pulls at your heartstrings to that lady. She's like, I just want to feel important. I just want to feel, I guess, relevant. It's like, that sucks so bad that... I mean, it sucks that she did it, yes. But at the same time, it sucks that people feel that way.
Well, yeah, and it's crazy is that even after however long it's been, 20 years or whatever, she's bringing it up.
Yeah.
What difference does it make?
Yeah, she was one of those neighbors that you dislike. Like,
Right.
You like them whenever you need them, but other than that, you don't talk to them.
Right.
You don't look at them.
What about when he goes, they go in the house to stop now put the shotgun in your mouth?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, no. She's like, no.
Yeah, when they teamed up as a superhero group.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
goes, I really thought that was the right thing to do.
Yeah, he's like, he deserves it. Like, okay, 100% done. Like, he believed it all the way. Like, his mentality was so skewed on what was right and what was wrong. But at the same time, and he even said it, when you go through your whole life where you have to pick and choose your words, I'm telling people what they should and shouldn't do, just having a normal conversation.
Right.
It's like, that's a lot of mental power on your part to be able to handle that.
Right, and it would be. What else? What about our neighbor spying on her for the entire show?
Yeah. Oh, Malcolm, man,
Yeah.
dang, dude, that was a good twist. I like that. I like that a lot.
And because he first got him hooked on drugs to get him to come back to the same spot every day.
Yep.
And then he was able to give him instructions because his power would wear off in about 12 hours, I think is what they said.
Yeah. 12 hours was the limit.
And then once they kind of souped him up, in air quotes. I didn't actually do the air quotes. Let me do air quotes.
Okay.
Yeah. Once they souped him up, I think it lasted a little bit longer.
I said up to 24 hours
That's what I was
and
thinking.
up to 100 feet away.
Yeah.
It's like, golly.
And what did you think about Luke Cage getting possessed? And
That was a huge tie-in to the story, which I didn't think was going to happen.
and you didn't think he was still under his control,
No,
did you?
no, especially towards the end. He's like, that's exactly what I told him to say. I was like, oh, man, you can't say that. And she was like, boom, freaking shot him in the head. She's like, I don't want to do it. He's like, do what you got to do, because he was he was told to kill her. Like, he was doing what he was told to do, and she just shotgun to the chin, man.
But didn't kill him.
Didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Almost.
Night nurse.
Almost
The
killed
rescue.
him.
Marie Temple? Wait.
Claire.
Temple. Not. Where the hell did I get Marie from?
I don't know. Marie
Claire Temple?
Antoinette, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know who that is. She's famous though.
Oh. Okay.
Take my word for it.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah. So Claire Temple saves him.
Yep.
Did you watch that part where he goes to the eye?
No. Anything on, near, or around eyes, not gonna happen. And
So-
she said, I gotta go through your orbital socket. Like, nope.
I'll die.
Nope. Like, you tell me when the part's over, because I ain't watching. Heck no.
So what about? So did you understand now why Trish had red hair?
Yes.
Because I think we had discussion about that last week.
Right. She's a blonde.
Yeah.
She wore a wig.
Dirty blonde.
Yeah. She wore a wig. Dirty blonde. Dirty girl.
Dirty.
Well, Bobby Light action over here. Bobby Light's gonna treat you right. You do not get that either. It's from Robin Big. Rubbed your dick?
I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Oh man,
They
Bobby
broke
Light.
up.
Yeah, but Bobby Light. Guy's legit. Best artist ever.
Too legit to quit.
Yeah.
Okay.
one hit wonders. What he wanted is what he got. But I liked how it tied in with her mom too, and it kind of brought them closer, which I liked. I like seeing that tie into a character, because it was, oh, she's just your friend, and it was, well, actually she was
like my sister,
like your sister, and then you ended up protecting her from her own mom, who was like that part that got me was whenever she was trying to force her to throw up, and I was like, because there's people that do that, there's parents that do that for their kids, and especially if you're like a young child star, like we were, then that's like that's like ingrained in your head is what you're supposed to do, and it's like, there's people like that. It's not just for the TV show. There are people like that.
Yeah.
Everywhere, and that gets to you, man. Gets to you.
And then what about her boyfriend?
I didn't like that guy. I didn't like him from the first time he made an appearance on the show to the last time he made an appearance on the show.
You didn't feel bad for him when he's like walk off the side of the building?
No. Well, maybe then. But the whole after part, like, no.
When he gets the drugs?
Yeah. Well, actually, maybe not even before that, because he was like, no, we need to come in. And it was like instant attack. It was like, all right, I don't like this guy.
Because he was under...
I know he was under control, but didn't like him.
Yep.
That's messed up. Then the super drugs.
Yep.
What was it? One red pill, 2 white pills, and 1 blue pill? Was what you're supposed to take. And he always took 2 red pills. And I was like, dude.
Yeah, I don't remember all that. And then Trish ends up taking it too.
Yeah.
Or Hellcat, possibly?
Was that her superhero name?
I think so.
Oh, man. She's going to make an appearance. Who's your Mr. Kitty?
Who's it, Mr. Kitty?
No, Mr. Kitty's a bad Mr. Kitty. I pot pie. So I thought Jessica Jones turned out to be pretty good.
I agree. Yeah, Jessica Jones. What would you give it? Scale of 1 to 10?
Probably like a 7.5.
I'm going to go with a 9. I was crazy about Jessica Jones. Great.
Oh, the show or...
The show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it Kristen Ritter?
Kristen Ritter was pretty nice too.
Yeah. There are times where I confused her with somebody else.
Trish?
No, I mean actress wise.
Oh.
But I think they did a good job
Maybe Catwoman?
Casting her.
She kind of looks like Anne Hathaway. Oh, you must be a big Anne Hathaway fan.
Yeah, I like Anne Hathaway.
Oh, they look similar.
They don't. It's the face. The face doesn't look anything alike.
Well, we can just agree to look this up.
All right, we'll look it up. But I thought it was a pretty good show. It was all right. They did a good enough job. Yeah, see?
You're not telling me that doesn't look like Jessica Jones there.
No. Open another tab.
I'm trying to.
Put that hoe side by side.
I know her name's Kristen Ritter.
No. I'm sorry. We'll agree to disagree on that.
Let's go to images. I don't see the one I was just looking at.
That one.
That's from Havoc, it looks like. I hadn't seen the movie.
Hadn't seen Havoc, really?
Maybe I have.
Oh.
Yeah, they look very similar. I wonder if they're related.
We'll agree to disagree.
That does not look like Jessica Jones there?
No. See, to me, there's too much life in that face.
Like, look at that right there.
This face looks beat down and, like, just... No. Sorry. She looked more like Elijah Dooku. That's who it was. That's who I got confused with her a couple of times. Just the way her look was, the angle it was. I don't remember. I couldn't tell you which one. But
right here. Is this your favorite?
Short hair? No, I don't like short hair. Sorry. Sorry, ladies. I don't like the short hair.
I think this here with some really dark hair. Anyway, you guys...
Look up Elijah. I think it's Elijah Dooku. No. I don't see it. Sorry. But that's Princess Diaries chick right there. It's D. You maybe? Or Dushku? See, that looks more like her to me than Anne Hathaway.
Look how tan this girl is.
You're looking at her Maxim photo shoot, of course. Of course she's going to look good in that. Nice and tan.
Oh, this is Sky.
Sky.
Is that not Sky right there? It looks like Sky.
No. But Sky is the reason why I'm watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Well, her
That's
and...
picture there looks
is
like...
it Fitz or Simmons? It's one of the two.
That's got to be Sky there.
That's not Sky. 100% guarantee.
Yeah.
I would know her instantly in any show.
That does not... You just said you got her confused with Jessica Jones.
I know. That's why I said that. That's why she compared to her more than Anne Hathaway did.
Anne Hathaway has the same pale skin.
I don't care about the skin. I care about the look. Anybody can be pale. I mean, look at me. I can go get a tan.
Was she in Havoc also?
No. She was in Bring It On.
I've never seen it.
In Bring It On. What was the TV show she was in her own show.
Well, we probably should get back.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway,
distracted by whoever Ritter,
Jessica Jones, Kristen Ritter,
Anne Hathaway, Elijah. Is it Elijah? How do you say your name? Can you Google how to say her name?
Looks like Eliza
Dushku.
I don't know about the last name.
Okay. Well, that's her.
Okay.
There we go. We're good. We know.
Okay.
It was pretty good. Tied in with Luke Cage a little bit.
It tied in with Luke Cage a lot.
A little bit. Like, to me, based off our conversation last week, I figured it would be you must watch Jessica Jones to understand Luke Cage. There was just a little bit to me. But that's me.
Okay, I mean, we can agree to disagree then.
Okay, we will. Dollhouse, that's a TV show. Couldn't remember what it was called. Sorry. We got it figured out. And True Calling.
Saints Row 2?
Yeah. She was Shandi.
An angel, is that what you're thinking of?
She was an angel as well. Buffy.
Buffy.
Yeah. That's where she got her start. Or her big one.
Cool.
To me.
No, I didn't think I don't think it's like a big tie-in. I think, though, that trying to figure out what happened to his wife, you already knew what happened to his wife if you watched Jessica Jones. You already knew what happened to his... You already knew what happened to his bar if you watched Jessica Jones.
Right.
You understood how he knew Night Nurse.
Right.
Or Claire Temple.
Right.
You knew why he ended up in Hell's Kitchen. I mean, why he ended up in
Harlem.
That's all from Jessica Jones.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I didn't think it was as important as...
Well, you said after the first one, you were after the first three, you were a little bit confused on it. You had a lot of questions. All the questions you stated to me was answered by Jessica Jones.
Oh, we'll see. There you go.
There you go. So we talked about episode 1 through 3 last week. So let's go ahead and was there any shockers for you for the remaining of the season for Luke Cage?
A lot.
A lot? Really? What was the biggest shocker?
I know we've talked about it.
We did briefly, yes.
Oh, Cornell.
Yeah, when Cottonmouth got killed, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, no.
If anything, I thought he might have killed his cousin.
See, I figured if he was going to die, it would be by Diamondback. Or Shades.
Yeah, I thought he was going to end up in prison. I told you that last week, I think, that I thought he was going to end up in prison.
Yeah, but, like, I know the context for most of the season was, like, he said if you get this Judas bullet, and he fronts it for you, Diamondback's taking your turf. Like, he's going to claim it. It's his now. And he's like, we'll do it anyways. It's like, yeah, you're dead, man. But
I don't think
he was going on and on like no big deal. And then it was like the one person you didn't figure would do it did it. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I don't know that Diamondback was going to kill him though, because whenever they find out he's dead, Diamondback is pissed.
Yeah, 100%.
He's like, that wasn't the plan. And he's like, well, and Shades is like, well, he was too emotional, or what? I don't remember what he said.
He's like making too many mistakes.
Right.
He wasn't doing it the right way. He was too focused on Luke and not what was necessary to get the job done.
And I thought Shades was gonna get killed.
I hoped he didn't, dude. I like Shades. Maybe it's just his dad. The actor Shades is probably one of my favorite characters on the show.
Yeah, and I can't really say a whole lot why I thought that, but. Yeah, he was great. Shades was great. Really liked him. I thought the actor that played him was great. Played it to the T.
Yeah, he did a good job of being in people's ears.
Yeah.
Of like not necessarily being in the forefront and in the way, but at the same time being enough involved to where what he wanted to get done got done. And I thought he did a really good job of being one of those player types.
Right. The one thing that I was confused on is Diamondback. Diamondback's this big character that's in the shadows at the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had no boys.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Typically, you would run with a crew. You're like your enforcers to help protect you.
Right. How did he get this name of him being such a
snake?
Yeah. He had shades. I guess shades worked for him. It was whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, really nobody.
Yeah. It's like, how did he become so involved? Like there wasn't really a lot of story for him. I mean, there kind of was.
And we could have missed it. Maybe we missed what it is, and maybe we'll find out. We did find out that he was Luke Cage's brother, or half brother.
Yeah. See, I figured Stryker was somebody else until it was the same person. Like I figured Stryker would be a different character, not Diamondback. Like I figured that would be two separate characters.
Okay. And so you understood why he hated Luke Cage, but he was known as Diamondback, so he had to have done something to get the name.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure out and maybe I missed something as why we don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious on what his connections are, because he's got access to all these like Hammer like industries and stuff, all the Judas bullets, and able to supply the cops with them.
Like, you know who Hammer is? Hammer Industries?
Isn't that the competitor to Stark Industries?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. That's typically the bad guys.
The villain in Iron Man 2 and 3, I think.
Oh, because they build. Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it was kind of crazy that he's got all these connections and he's just some guy. Like there's nothing special about him either.
Yeah, there wasn't. Well, there is going to be next time we see him. There's going to be something special with him.
Yeah, that was kind of a nice little twist too. But what did you think about? Did you ever feel sorry for Cottonmouth? I mean, that's going to tie back into Jessica Jones, but
yeah,
I mean, kind of like the same way with
I didn't hate him
Kilgrave. Though. Okay.
I felt like he was just doing business.
It was business as usual.
I didn't feel like it was personal. I felt like the way he felt about Luke Cage was personal, but I didn't feel like anything he did was. I felt like it was because that's what he thought he needed to do. Because like in episode 3, I think it is, he goes, "Believe it or not, there are rules of this shit." Talking about when Pops got shot up.
Right.
Because that was like off limits doing that.
Right.
And he's like, there are rules to this. I mean, it's not like we don't just go and do what we want. We do have, I mean, there are codes, I guess. So I never was like, I just hated him because, like, Kilgrave, you saw what he did, like, whenever he made that boy go in the closet with his sister, and he ended up peeing his pants or whatever they did.
She did.
She did?
Yeah. I mean, like, I gotta go to the bathroom. He's like, go in there. It's like, siege, man.
And that was just terrible. But with Cottonmouth, you felt like it was just, he was the leader of the gangsters, and he was just doing what had to be done.
I felt kind of bad for him as he learned more of his backstory.
Now, yeah, when you found out that
like he was trying so hard not to get involved in anything, and his uncle was trying to keep him out of it.
Yep.
For so long. It's like, and then it was just like, no, you will do this. This is the way it is. It's like, come on, man. He could have been so much more.
Very talented piano player.
Yeah. It's like he could have easily done that and got out.
Yep.
But Mama Mabel said no. It's like, sheesh. It's like you're forced to kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like
how old is he? 14, 15?
Yeah, teenager for sure. Young
Yeah.
guy. Young kid. It's like you should be out getting your hands dirty. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I don't understand, but it was business. Yeah, it was a family business, and that's what the family did. Simple as that. So I kind of felt sorry for him.
I did too. I felt bad for him about that.
Because most of the time, it's just a product of your upbringing. And his was, half were trying to keep him out and half were trying to keep him in. It's like,
And already his mom just dumped him off. You find that out through the story.
Yeah. It's just an unfortunate situation. But he made the best of it until the end.
Right. I felt like there was a little bit of part of him that wanted to do kind of the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
For Madam Councilwoman, she's evil to the core.
Yeah.
Well, there was nothing good about her.
Well, that's what Shade said too. He's like, it's whenever that tipping point hits, you'll be surprised at what you're capable of. And it was like, once it hit, completely different person.
Yeah, because she wanted, she didn't, I don't know that she wanted to kill anyone, but she didn't want them to be alive. Yeah. She just didn't want to have to do it.
It's like, she's not going to get her hands dirty, but the people that are in her way are going to be eliminated.
Yep.
Whether it's being killed or in jail or whatever, if you're in my way, you're going to get moved. Simple as that. You either move or get moved. And it's like, all right. Handle your business then. Zeesh. But Luke Cage turned out to be pretty good. I did like the little jabs at the comic book. Not like jabs is a bad thing, but like whenever he breaks out of prison, he's got the yellow shirt on. He's got his tiara on, because that's what they call it in the show. He's got his chains on. He looks like he does in the comic.
Yeah, that's a nice little respectful.
And then Pops calls him Power Man.
Yeah.
It's another callback later in the series. She calls him like Power Guy or something, and he goes Power Man. That's what Pops called me. It's like just subtle little things like that, calling back to the comics, I thought was good. So that's why I'm saying if Iron Fist doesn't have the costume, at least put it on for fan service.
I think they'll do that.
That's the big thing I want.
Kind of like they did with Jessica Jones. She didn't wear the costume, but they did it for fan service.
It's like I want that fan service. Just like 10 seconds. That's all I gotta see it. I don't care other than that, but I think that'd be neat.
I was surprised he didn't wear a yellow shirt more.
Yeah, I figured towards like the fight towards the end of the season, he would be. But he did have on, I think it was a black hoodie with yellow on the inside.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
So I'm wondering if there's like little things like that where he's always typically in some sort of color. Like it's always along those lines. He's always going to be in jeans or in a suit, and he's going to be beat up.
Right. So his story, he's in prison, and he's in this fighting ring, and then he gets the shit beat out of him.
Yep, that's what happens whenever you don't fall in line.
Yeah.
Especially when you try to expose a guard. Come on, man. That can't happen.
And so he gets crap beat out of him, and they put him in this thing. It ends up giving him special powers. Yeah,
it's supposed to just heal him. Like, supposed to accelerate the healing process, and the guard, I can't remember what his name is, he comes in and he's like, nah, we're not having none of that. And essentially tries to kill him.
Right.
Explosion. Bam. Superpowers. It's like, all right. There you go.
So he heals faster internally, I think is what they said.
Yeah, he heals faster, and he's got like it's like an elastic skin.
Right, that's pretty much bulletproof.
Yeah.
Except for the Judas bullets so far.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of neat, too, tying into the Marvel, like the attack on New York. Yeah, they said it was like alien technology.
Yep.
It's like, okay. So it's like...
So we're not alone?
Right. Ancient aliens. So he came to be by a fluke, but he's also able to be taken out by an alien visit because of the Avengers. It's like it's kind of neat how they all tied in together.
What about the Doctor? You think he's gonna? Well, I mean, obviously he's gonna be able to give Diamondback the same powers or similar.
I would assume it's going to be similar. I don't know if it'll be the exact same. Because were they able to quote unquote replicate it whenever Luke needed to be fixed and healed? Yes and no. It was kind of like a roundabout way to do it.
They weren't trying to replicate it. They needed to get inside his body.
Right.
So they needed to be able to take him down and then let him come back.
Okay.
I mean, they did say replicate it, but I didn't feel like they were replicating it because they had to get into his body to get the pieces out.
Gotcha.
So, and he's got the same. They're saying it's his DNA. Well, Diamondback has the same DNA.
Good call. Half.
So, That's true. Yeah, but similar DNA at least.
Right. I think the guy that plays, I don't know what his name is, the guy that plays Luke does a real good job. Because he's got the looks, we're looking at some pictures here, he's got the look of don't mess with me, but he's also got the look of I can be your friend. Right. It's not like overpowering, over intimidating. It's like the right mix of don't mess with me and I got your back at the same time.
Is it Mike Coulter?
I'm gonna say yes. Yeah.
Yep, that's him.
So I'm so far out of the 2 series I've seen, I'm happy with the choices for the characters.
Yeah, I think Mike Coulter, Kristen Ritter, Daredevil wears a mask. He does wear a costume. Just
spoiled.
Yeah,
spoiler.
I mean, if you watched any of the trailers, you would know that. But
what are you trying to say? Say I don't watch trailers?
No, but the shoe fits.
So I'm curious to see where season 2 goes for both series. Jessica Jones tied off with the, was it IGH or whatever corporation that was a part of Simmons with his pills, and also potentially helped pay for Jessica Jones's bills whenever she was a kid. And then Luke, Diamondback's not quite out of the picture yet, so.
And then also what
Mariah's still around. It's like there's still a lot of potential for villains around.
And also Daredevil's powers.
Yeah, Daredevil
came from that. So, leading into, is we're going to try to wrap this up into Iron Fist. How excited are you now that you've seen these 2 series going into Iron Fist?
I'm pretty excited. I'd probably say like a 7.5, 8.
Opening weekend, you watch it all?
Potentially. Internet provided. I know. It's not like I didn't have the capability to watch it. You had offered for me to come over. We have a bros day, hang out, and watch it. But
you said
you
gave
no.
me the middle finger and said no.
Said I did Old Friends with Ross and Rachel and Monica. You know what that? Have you seen Friends? Do you know what Friends is? You don't know what Friends is? Come on, man.
What's happening to our show?
How do you not watch Friends?
What happened to our show today?
All right, so I'm not gonna ask you for any help on TV shows or movies. You don't watch anything.
Really, this is coming from the guy who hadn't seen anything comic book related.
I have. I've seen Superman and Batman. Just not the newer stuff.
True.
Not Batman vs Superman.
What did you think about what's his name? Domingo.
Domingo's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was a
liked
cool
him.
guy, yeah.
I thought he did
Cool
a pretty
character.
good job as a boss.
Until he
did.
Yeah.
So who's gonna run Harlem's streets now? Literally everybody's gone except for Mariah. Everybody, and she didn't want to be a part of it anyways.
Shades.
Shades.
Shades is gonna run it all.
Shades is probably my favorite villain so far between the 2 series.
Yeah.
Kilgrave, top-notch villain. I like that villain. Cottonmouth, Diamondback, not so much. Mariah, not so much. Shades. Maybe it's just his look. Dude's like always wearing. And then Zip. Emulates his look entirely. Like even has the shades. I was like, that's cool.
What was the snitch's name?
Turk,
yeah. He's in Daredevil as well.
Yeah.
Turk is.
See, I didn't figure he'd make a comeback, and he showed up again later in the series. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he's around. He's always around.
Is that what's around?
Yeah, Daredevil breaks his fingers, I think. I can't remember if he breaks them or...
That poor guy.
He shuts a car door on him or something.
Luke shoved him in a trash can.
Yeah. And then smashed it up.
Yep, so he couldn't get out. It's like, it's alright.
So what'd you think about Pops?
What do you mean?
What'd you think about him? He died early on, but...
It's a good character.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to die that early. I thought he'd die about episode 7.
Yeah, very relatable. Good character. Just you're looking out for the young'uns guy.
Yeah, right.
I liked him. I liked him a lot. And then he was dead.
So, what would you give this show rating?
I'd probably say like an 8, 8.5.
You only get to give it 1 rating. You always give it 2 ratings every single time. You only get 1.
No, Jessica Jones I gave 7.5.
You said 7, 7.5.
Oh, well, 7 then.
Okay. So an 8?
Yeah, we'll give Luke an 8.
Okay.
Luke is pretty good. Luke Cage is pretty good.
I gave Jessica Jones a 9 or 9. I'm going to give... Luke Cage was better than Daredevil in my opinion. Although, man, Daredevil was really good.
Well, Daredevil's got 2 seasons to judge from.
I was judging them separately.
Oh.
Both Daredevil season 2 is really good. It's probably... I'll give Daredevil season 1 a 6. I'll give Luke Cage a 7. And I'll give Daredevil season 2 an 8.5.
And Jessica Jones a 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Iron Fist, I'm still not... I'm going to watch it the opening weekend. I'll watch the whole thing probably. But I'm not as sold on it as I was these first 3.
Because
first 4.
It doesn't have the tie-in that the others have.
Well, I didn't really know that much about Daredevil. I don't really care for Daredevil. He's probably my least favorite out of these 4. But the show is really good, really well written. And all of them are. So I know Iron Fist will be the same way, but I don't know. He's got, like, golden hands.
And I'm wondering what his job's going to be. Because Daredevil, lawyer. Jessica Jones, private investigator. Luke Cage.
Dishwasher?
No, he got fired. And then Iron Fist. Like, Luke Cage was a bar owner. Bar is gone. Was a dishwasher. That's gone. Was a cleaner for the pops. Now it's gone. So it's like,
He's got money, though.
He does?
Well, he gave that guy 80 grand.
Yeah, that's to reopen pop shop and get it fixed up, and then it got destroyed again.
He'll get to try again.
Yeah.
Third time the charm.
Yeah. He'll just take out some more bad guys, steal their money, and he'll be good.
Yep. So cool. So thanks for checking out another episode of the New Comic Fans podcast. You can find this on social media. We have a Twitter account, and that Twitter handle is at New Comic Fans at Twitter. Wait, we can't get this right.
It's not the email.
Wait, oh yeah, I was supposed to do this. You can find us on
Twitter at New Comic Fans.
Yeah, or you can email us at New Comic Fan.
You can send us an email using newcomicvans@gmail.com.
That's right. Hit us up there.
Search for us on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Just look for New Comic
The
Fans.
Y to the T.
We got our Marvel's Avengers Lego playthrough. We got that going on up there. We got a couple of unboxings up there.
We do.
Got all the audio to the podcast going on up there. And if we do start doing
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reviews, they will be up there as well.
Yep.
Weekly shows. It's going to give you all a little heads up there. So make sure you go check us out. Follow us, like us, fave, subscribe, comment, share, tweet.
Tell your best
email.
friend, and if you don't have a best friend, then tell your best enemy.
No. I like this show. Oh, I like this show too. Then y'all can bond. See, there you go. Bringing people together.
That's our goal.
We're
trying to get Cottonmouth and Diamondback in the same room.
Cottonmouth and Luke Cage?
No, Cottonmouth and Diamondback.
Why Diamondback?
Because they hate each other.
Why do they hate each other?
Because they're rivals.
No, it's that Luke Cage and Cottonmouth hate each other.
True.
Luke Cage and Diamondback hate each other.
True.
So Cottonmouth and Diamondback have a mutual hatred toward Luke Cage. So they're already friends.
No. Because one needs the other one.
Maybe.
You have to watch the show to find out.
You have to watch the show to find out.
We will see you guys next time.
Later, guys.